What up, fathead? What up, fathead?
Was that Tron?
That's Tron. Tron, I think, you hear that? He's not being tortured or anything, but he sounds like he's in a scary movie. He sounds like he's in a scary movie. That dog's... You would think that... Oh, Lord. So, right now, Ego's a little revved up, but, he's just trying... Oh, my God. He's trying to figure out what are we going to do.
What up, fathead? What up, fathead? Yeah, we gonna work.
Jesus Christ, man.
He's
turned up. Now his cardio's down, but you know, I tell you, he's looking for the toy. Where's the stuff at? Why are we out here if the toy's not out here? You gotta love this dog. So people think that he want to know, is it up here? He knows where all the stuff is. It's so funny when you watch it all.
Them shoulders.
Look at them shoulders. Look at them shoulders. You wanna work? You wanna work, huh? You wanna work?
So that's the other thing too, people. We know that Ego bites on Stan and Jamarcus sometimes. People always say, hey, Tron is losing his grip. You would think that's a child in there being assaulted the way Tron makes noise. It's fascinating though, because you go, I didn't know a dog could do that. And he hollers, he don't bark at nothing. Most time a dog will bark. Tron just, he there singing like Patty LaBelle. But you would presume that a dog is vicious the way that we operate, but you know, I want to be clear, and I got a message today. It's frightening when people say, I want my dog to be more aggressive. We're not breeding aggression. I need my dog to trust him. I need my dog to trust me. I need my dog to be okay in other people's possession at times. I travel quite a bit, and I don't like to travel, but we do. So what are the things that you do training dogs when you do see signs of aggression taking over through the bite work that you might be doing?
So if a dog is aggressive, they're going to be more in a defensive nature. So when they're working, they're going to be not as confident on the bite. So they're not going to have like full mouth bites. When you start engaging their body, grabbing their feet, they're going to come off and they're going to be thinking about retreating. So if I ever see those behaviors before we want them to necessarily show aggression, but we don't even like using that word. It's more of a competitive nature for the dog. We're just making them work a little bit harder to win. We're going to go back to make it more prey. So that's a lot of times, like you'll see me whenever dog's doing anything, I'll be like, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. So they get, as case in point, he comes over knowing he's about to get something about to happen. So you don't want them to be aggressive. You want them to be confident. You want them to be sure about themselves, and you want them to know how to win.
So check this out too, people. You see, I brought Ego out with no toys because I want you guys to understand, my dogs don't die in the backyard. They're on such a routine that if we're not at a toy, we're not in the middle of the yard, we're all out here. Everybody that he plays with per se is out here, and he's sitting at the door. He's like, bro, what's up? Go get the toy, or I want to go back in. He's on a schedule. He goes in the room, he goes in the cage, he eats in his cage. I can't even believe some people ask me, why the dogs eat in the cage? I'm like, where's it supposed to eat at? At the table? Hey, why are your dogs eating in the cage? Because that's his home, that's his room. I don't want people to understand. Crate training is imperative. It's important. Why? Because just like your kids have a room, you got a room, you got this whole house, you got this room, and that room feels like your sanctuary. That's what a cage is to the dog. And they got Holiday Inns. They got Marriotts. There's a Radisson in there big as them cages is. So
Sweet life of Zach and Coke.
Exactly, man. So as we get more into doing some day in the life stuff, working with the dogs, you're watching this dog who's definitely got more will and drive than the average dog, especially on the bully side, to be clear. And he has no interest in doing anything if we're not doing anything. I love this right here. This is a prime example of a dog that's motivated by us, aka the people, and anyone else. I'm about to let G out here in a second. She's a prime example of a problem.
So it's good that you were talking about doing routines and having a schedule and getting your dog to work so they understand what's expected from them. A lot of people just let their dogs do whatever, and then all of a sudden they want their dogs to work when they want them to work. You got to let your dog know exactly what's expected. From 0 to 2 years old, show the dog exactly what you want. Build that routine, build that bond, get them to know that all fun things come from you. That all fun things come from you, and they're not just going out and trying to play by themselves. We don't want our dogs to be self-soothers. We want them to know that all fun things come from us, and whenever we're interacting with them, they're gonna have a good time.
Right, Tron.
Trevor was saying he has the toys kept inside. He doesn't keep them outside because he doesn't want his dogs to know that they can get satisfaction without him. He wants to be the center of their world, and that's the most important thing whenever you're working with your dog. If you call that dog's name, I don't care if there was a prime rib over there, they should still come to you because you should be more interesting than that. And how you build that is you show them the value comes through and from you. My buddy boy.
If anything goes wrong, it will be recorded forever, just so we're clear.
What do you want to do, son?
So this is what it feels like to be tall.
Hey, man!
Damn.
Boy!
Thank you so much.
Dang,
Tron.
Came out, Tron.
Real.
Nigga me, I can't. Boy!
Another day in the life, Trevor says, let's try this, so we're trying some stuff.
Look here, we got stand in the tires. I got the camera here. We got about 10 cameras set up. I bought another phone just so we could take this content thing serious. And we're winning right now on all platforms, and it's paying for itself. Where'd you put the camera?
Oh, I give it.
Okay. So, and you got to get these shots quick. Now look, hold it up high, because these fools going to figure it out. Guys, what you going to watch is, Tron's very uncoordinated. He can jump, but he don't know what's going on unless there's a ball involved. He'll never miss a ball. But Ego, Lord. Marcus, go ahead and talk to me.
Yeah. All right, so yeah. So as always, this is how our Fridays always look. Stan the man comes out. We bring Ego. Nita comes out as well too, and then we get all these dogs all riled up. Go through bite training, anything, decoying, all kinds of stuff.
All the above.
All the above.
Oh, stop. Gia's jumping too.
That's
She
Gia.
might have to go up. I don't like that.
That's Gia. That's our resident net.
Nah, bro, you don't want to give it to him too. Hold up. Let's try that. Hold this.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
Hey man.
I wasn't ready.
I normally stand on top of the tires, on the very, very top, and then I just pull them up, man.
Alright.
I literally just pull them up.
Out. Get you. We on camera.
Yeah. Gia.
I can get them all.
Out. Come on. Out.
Get Gia. Gia don't
go.
even be here.
Let's go.
Come on, y'all.
Dang, man.
Hey.
Let's go crazy.
Competition in a negative way. Stan got to get up there though, because these are some hooligans. Woo.
There we go.
Man, you let him get it there. As soon as they trying to turn my back. They trying to turn my back, Stan let him get it. Look. They got to try to get it, man. Come on, man, lift them up, bro.
For those of you who want your dogs to work, it requires you to work out as well too. As you can see,
They're not
these ain't chihuahuas, as Trev would say.
they're not chihuahuas now.
Nah, man, these boys weigh about almost 75, 80 pounds apiece. Shh. Yep.
Oh shit. Coordination gotta be on one. Whew.
Your back muscles need to be strong too.
Back, arm, legs.
Everything. I don't even know who's on their book.
I know. Let me get you all some questions. Is there anything on there?
All right, let's try it again. So you don't want them to get it quick.
Yeah, we live. We got YouTube rolling. Yeah, if you want to, yeah, hit the questions and ask them.
Hey. Out. Let's go. Let's go.
We got Stan up here with the camera now. He's gonna get you guys a different point of view.
Drop it. Hey, move.
I'm channeling my inner Trevor.
There you go. Hey, trust me. Takes a lot of practice.
Lord.
Take about 20,000 photos.
Up, 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 up. Up, up, up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, try. Hey, man. Woo! Dang, bro. Hey, these boys need to calm down.
They wound up.
They are.
You ready? Work.
Here we go. Tron's gonna get up there.
Then get to it, please.
Pull him up, man. Pull him up. Let's go. There you go. You over here doing muscle ups, right?
Right?
Damn. Come on. Come on. Work, 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 work.
Keep it there, keep it there, keep it there.
Man.
Come on, come on, come on. Look at this right here, people.
Oh shit!
Come on, come on. Don't fall, don't fall,
Let's
don't
go,
fall.
let's go, let's go. Dropping them hips.
Oh!
Come on.
That's like a 15-second kick.
Oh shit, boy.
Let me give it to you one more time.
Yeah.
Y'all killing me.
Do not try this at home, by the way. This is done by professionals.
This ain't safe.
This is not safe.
You gotta have a strong core, arms.
All the above.
My feet. Them static holes, boy.
Come on, Tron. We got the farmer's walk going.
That's how strong you gotta be sometimes, people. Oh, wait, that. They just.
Oh, yeah. Get that camera, man.
The body on an R5 is about $4,500. It's a $3,000 lens, just so we're clear. For those that say, hey, I want to do their photography thing, I got 3 cameras. One body on the other one, $7,000. You don't want these problems, people.
Yeah. So where are you located and what's the best way to keep my dogs fit in the winter? Buffalo gets a lot of snow.
Sound like an opportunity to me.
Right? Get a
Sound
sled.
like an opportunity to get it there.
Get a sled.
Get a sled, boy. You better not give me no snow.
Oh yeah. Balance gotta be on key, folks.
Make sure I get this.
Yeah, that's right here. Where's your other phone?
It's on the.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm like, dang, bro. I was like, here, just hand it to me. I'll hit both cameras.
Good, I got it. You still gonna go down the street.
Yeah.
We call it pretty exhausting. Oh, I'm stepping in boo-boo left and right. Let's go, Tron.
So just so you know, these dogs are thinkers too. As y'all see, they patiently wait, trying to find that opportunity.
It's like going to the gym, people.
Oh!
Dang, man. Oh, yeah, who's up next? Oh, yeah, who's up? Who's up next?
You're up, Jamarcus.
All right.
Tag him in, tag
Tag
him
him
in.
in.
Ding, 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 ding. In the lightweight division.
Yeah, right?
Guys, that's it. That's all for now.
Let me know when you guys are ready. Let him get it. Dang, Tron. What you doing?
Cup check.
Yeah. No. Oh! That fool is in there, man. I wish I had a camera right here, bro. Oh, once I had it roll from this view was funny, bro. All right, you know. Tron, let me get you out of there first, man.
Now he'll get out of there. Let him figure it out.
All right, shit. And I got these two fools.
Yeah, ego finna fall in now.
Oh, y'all gonna knock me off. Come on, Ego, work. Woo. All right, come on, Tron. Ego, you got this one. Let's go. Work. There you go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Tron. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Come on, work.
Curl!
Oh, tip this thing over.
He turning red?
Come on. Come on, work. Woo. Come on, work. All right, so we have Nina here. What's the name of your, is it kennel? You actually run a rescue, right?
I have a rescue that I'm getting out of, but my
It says that maybe 5 years later, 40 dogs a month. You're like, I'm getting out of this at some point. Like,
Gotcha.
I do behavioral training called Buddhahood Canine Behavior.
Nice. So much got you into dogs?
Rescue.
Rescue?
Yeah.
And how long you been rescuing for?
About 6 years.
6 years. And what was your history with dogs before that?
I raised a boxer puppy from 7 weeks old, and that was back in 2005, and really just started doing as much research as I could about imprinting as a puppy and, you know, the acclimation period and, you know, a little bit of making sure he was a well-behaved dog. So
Gotcha. And then why the dog behavior route?
Because people need it. Dogs are not meant to be, little toys that we get to emotionally play with. They need a sound leader. And so when you've had several fights in your home, you got to figure out, and you come to realize the problem is you and not your dog. So being a good leader to your dogs and fulfillment, leadership, boundary structure, limitations, all of that.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Needed.
No, I agree with that because I definitely did not know that was a thing beforehand.
Yeah.
Excuse me, guys, I'm out of breath. But that's one thing that I'm learning very, very quickly, how important dog behavior really, really is. Because it's, you get a dog to a certain point, and sometimes it's almost hard to bring him back.
Exactly.
Unless you bring him to this guy who then brings the inner beast out of him.
And then we can do it.
And so then in dealing with dog behavior, stuff like that, what is it something that you commonly see that sometimes that maybe the dog behavior thing doesn't necessarily go or work, if that makes sense?
I think the behavior works if the people are going to do it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. A lot of times people think, oh, the dog didn't do the behavior for a week, now they're fixed. No, the dog's always going to go back to what they were successful at. So if the dog doesn't like being around people and they bark and get taken away from people or get people to leave them alone, they're going to keep doing that. And what's going to happen is it's going to get worse and it's going to get worse and it's going to worse. And then now it's out of hand. And if the handler doesn't do a good job about guiding this dog to what they're supposed to be doing and correcting those negative behaviors and then showing them how to be successful in a group of people, they're never going to learn.
They understand how to compete and have a good time together. I'm gonna let out Gia, who I told you is she don't belong to none of us, but she belongs to everybody. So the thing is, she's dog driven, which means that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing, to be clear. It's not a good thing when a dog is dog driven. They're me driven. So if I'm out here, they're like, boom, they'll walk past that rope if I'm not going. Watch what happens when I let G out and how excited everybody gets. For all the wrong reason. They've been playing now 15, 20 minutes and then no trouble. No trouble whatsoever. Here comes trouble. You hear that? You hear everything change? All of a sudden, the dynamics have changed. The excitement's there. Those are the things you gotta manage. Which is why you saw in that video, I put her up. And then watch what happens. I'm gonna put them up, let them rest, and bring her back out. She's not gonna make any noise. She don't even want to play with me. She's got no interest in me. She's dog driven, which can cause dogs to fight, in my experience, to be clear. But she's doing a good job. He's got this camera going. So on TikTok, I did a video, and they saw me grab G at some point. Got you, didn't it? We do our best to try to keep it. Let me be very clear, it's about 13 dogs here. It's about 13 dogs here. When Jamarcus brings his or some other ones that I have at his house, it's about 15 dogs here. And it's 6 puppies. I forget the puppies. There's puppies over there too. So you go, it's a house full of dogs and shit. Just to be, it's shit everywhere. Every time I clean some shit a minute ago, go Stan walked in and sprayed it just to knock the smell off. But I did a video because people said, hey, I want my dog to be aggressive. I have no interest in aggression. I'm not breeding aggression. I don't want an aggressive dog. That dog serves me no purpose. People who got these pit bulls saying, hey, I like the way your dogs play. I want my dog to be that aggressive. I said, whoa, aggressive. If you saw the beginning of this video, you saw Eagle come out, love on both Stan, who's holding the camera, he loves on Jamarcus. We got no trouble. Like, he's not, nobody's, and when, guess what? Because we didn't have a rope, you saw Eagle sitting at the door. All 3 of his favorite people outside, but he's like, we not doing nothing? Let me back in the house. I don't want to be out here. I've got him on a strict routine and regimen. That's the devil. That's the devil's work right there. That's the devil's work right there. Hey, look, you know what? When she was even younger, she'll bite the dog's face. I kid you not. I come back, I said, who's bleeding? I'm bleeding today. I come back, she would turn around, bite Maya's face just because they own the rope. We put her in the water. She'll swim. Like, I throw the ball, try and go get the ball. She'll swim just to bite them getting the ball. Problem. And a lot of y'all allowing the problems to just occur. Next thing you know, you got a real problem. You're asking me, Stan, how to solve it. Here's the challenge. I told you guys, I left her in a cage for about 2 or 3 months. She broke her leg. That was a $3,000 surgery for anybody who knows. She broke it in 2 places. They had to, we had to have her in a cast. That was $220, $260 to get it recasted every 4 days. It's not cheap. She couldn't do nothing. This is the $8,000 dog, just to be clear. So as far as I'm concerned, she ain't doing shit until that leg is good. But in that time, because now we're going on what? She's about 7, 8 months. All of the socialization stuff that I do, working them through my dogs, the pack and all that, it didn't happen. So now we got to do what a lot of y'all doing, work backwards to work back forward to try to get her to coexist. But here's the other challenge. Because we're going to breed to her twice, she's a part of the plan, but she ain't the plan. So she's a good dog, trust me. She'll lay on you, she'll love on you. She gets along with these dogs. She's not a problem, but when it's playtime, it's just too much. And as I said, I don't ever want him to turn on, because he's the strongest one. I mean, he's got 2 dogs on him right now. If he flips a switch, now we all have a problem. And I don't want that. And he's not letting go. He'll die before he lets go. Ain't that right, Ego? You see him fading? He's fading. We come out to this nice park. They do a lot of, what's it called?
Frisbee golf?
Frisbee golf. So they're worked up. Stan's gonna get one of the dogs worked up, get her a little work, and then we're gonna let Tron off, get him a little work, put some stuff in the tree, see how he does. He should do pretty nice, you know, realistically. Want him to have a good time. Per usual, per usual. So we might go over the other paths too. She's corrected some of that behavior. Dog behavior, I tell you, it is a booger now. It is a booger. It becomes frustrating, but it's like when you told your kid to do something for the 15th time. I think in people's heads, they think, hey, you know, the dog's just gonna do what you want. It just doesn't work that. It just doesn't work that easy.
They don't read your mind?
They don't read your mind, just like people don't. And the funny thing is, because people oftentimes think they tell you what they would do. For instance, I suck at, like, people flirt with me. I'm like, what? I would never get it. I would never get it. I'm like, you want to do what? That makes no sense to me. I don't read messages good. I'm too direct for that shit. So, like, the homies be like, yo, man, he trying to be like, I never saw it, my buddy. Hey, but on to the next one. Stan's gonna get it worked up. We're gonna sit on a long one to start. Okay. So let's get her going up that hill about halfway. So you see where we're at? You didn't got the one of these days we'll measure off like, yo, we started with 50-foot sin, 100-foot sin, 100-yard sin. It's okay, it's okay. We got one at the crib too, I should have brought it. But I'd like to see, just keep pushing on. And even sit her all the way under that bridge. Let's see how bad she really wanted. You know the dog lazy. He get about halfway, be like, man, this nigga's tripping.
Yeah, we've seen it before. or go get deterred. Go get something else.
Yeah, man. He's really like, this look good. This will do. So we got Oakley back here. Know what to do. Maeve on her 10th, 11th work day.
Yeah, plus or minus.
There you go, plus or minus. Stan's gonna work her up and then take off. We gonna wait till he gets to the hill. Make sure she knows it.
She always be jumping the gun.
He be jumping the gun. Go! Like, oh no!
She's still walking over there.
Like, oh no, he ain't turned his back good. Oh jeez. So once he gets to about the bottom part of the hill, that's when it's Sim maybe. He'll be right there waiting for the hit. Jamarcus is on the camera per usual. Stay tuned, people. This is gonna be a good time.
All right, here we go, people. So we got Maven. She's a little fireball. A little fireball. Look at her. Woo. Stands over here teasing her up. Yeah. Stands over here going to the hill. We got to send here momentarily. We got the other dogs tied up. It's about to be intense. Maven, like I said, it's a little fireball, y'all. So he teases him up to get him going. And he's up that hill. Here she goes. There she goes. She's taking off like a little dart. Boom! Gets her. What was that about? Good 50 yards? 60 yards?
That's a good little. I got time.
Yeah.
Good girl.
So that's about almost a 60, almost 75 yard send.
Good girl, Maeve. Yeah.
So why do you practice distance like this?
Just desire. How bad do they want it? And then conditioning as well. So it's like doing a wind sprint.
Yeah.
You want to make sure the dog's in shape whenever they're working, because if they ever need to actually work, you don't want them to die. You don't want them to gas out. So we train like we're gonna fight. Well, we actually are gonna train harder than we're gonna fight.
There you go.
Because you never rise to the level of the occasion. You fall back to your trainer.
Yep. Oh yeah, no, I heard that was a good quote too. I've heard that one before.
Yeah, I think I came up with that one.
Oh yeah, see, you guys heard it first. Stan right there hit that quote. So yeah, but no, this is all necessary. I mean, this is what it looks like. And how many bites she said? This is about what, her 10th, almost 11th session?
Yeah, about 10th or 11th session.
And that's once a week, right?
Yeah, it's only been
So
once a week.
keep that in mind, people. Once a week, 10 sessions, almost 11 sessions now, once a week. So that's almost 10 to 11 weeks, almost 2.5 months.
Hey, let's do another one. One more time. This is why I won't stand it this time. You know how we play peekaboo? See how long you can keep her from getting you just going around this tree right here. You know, like like a dog chase. You like, hey, oh. Got you. And is it 120?
I'll put it on there.
So we got to switch it to 120 frames, so we got more options.
He's got ants in his pants, people. This boy got ants in his pants for real, man. He's trying to clear them jokers out. Yeah, so make sure. So this is part of the process. I read this today in Stan's little guide. You gotta check your area. Go check, make sure you gotta check for any holes. In this case, wherever you're standing, ant hills.
I sat in this.
So man, that's crazy, man. That's so funny. I read that today, bro.
Oh, I was feeling like shit. I was like, damn, is the grass sticky?
Dang, that's why, yeah. So hey, that's another thing, people. When you're doing any of this type of work, you got to make sure not only the dogs are safe, but yourself is safe as well too. So one thing that part of this process, one of the first things you do is you got to check the terrain. So this is him learning from his own lesson right here, first time. But you got to check.
On my back.
No, yeah, let's check his back. Let's check his back. No, I think you're good now, bro. Yeah, you good, man. Yeah, he ain't got nothing on the back. But Iron Sharp Canine right there, people. If y'all want some great bite work right there, he get y'all good. He'll put y'all on game.
All right, so don't sit in that spot.
So yeah, so once again, like I was saying, you gotta check the terrain. Remember, you gotta make sure you're safe as well too, because you hit a hole, twist an ankle, snap a knee. In his case, just now, he sat in an anthill. So these are things you gotta be mindful of, people, when you're doing this type of work. So right now, he's gonna play peekaboo with her behind this tree. You're gonna see her go back and forth, he's gonna try to run away from her as long as possible. Now he's checking the terrain, he's moving sticks. Yeah, he's good now, he's checking. Yeah, he's making sure there ain't no ant piles. And man, she over here worked up. She ready.
Ready, babe? Let's go. Let's go.
Oh yeah, he's playing peekaboo. Boom.
Let's go, kid.
So you don't want to let him win it every single time, because you want to
Good girl.
build them up. You want them wanting it more. So every time they miss it, it makes them want it that much more.
Good girl. Good girl. That's my girl.
And then since she's starting out, he gives them an early win, right?
She's quick.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said, well, so since she's still like new to the bite space, so you give them the out soon, not the out. You let them win sooner than later, right?
Yeah, so we don't want to discourage her. It's hot. We don't want to tire her out, because when they get tired, they're going to slack off. So we don't want her to start learning bad habits. So when she's doing what we want and we like it, we're going to let her win so she starts learning.
Gotcha. So that was 2 bites. How many more are you going to do? You going to put her up for now?
Huh? Want to do another? Or?
Yeah, we'll let Tron up.
All right, so we're going to bring out Trontel now. All right, people. So Stan right now is going to get Tron worked up. So this is the thing, you got to get him in time. Like you hear the dogs barking in the background because they want some more of that smoke. So see, Stan right now keeps playing peekaboo. Keeps playing peekaboo with Tron. He's getting Tron all worked up. And so every time he gets Tron worked up, all right, here we go. Boom, he's got him going. Stan didn't even hit the stairs yet. Oh, Stand Up Boy got that stride. Oh, he went outside the stairs. Okay, he's trying to jump over, he's trying to figure out. He's like, what do I do?
Come on, Tron.
Trying to figure it out.
Come on.
It's so funny when you watch dogs through this process. That's why, yep. And then there you go. When you lead, boom. So Tron's gonna follow the leader. Bam, look at that. There he goes. There he goes. Boom, and catches him. Look at that. So if you guys saw in that moment where Tron was just, he didn't know what to do, that's when Trev stepped in and showed him the way. Got him over it. And Tron, once he knew he could do that, he jumps over the other barrier, and boom, as you saw, just starts right after him. Yeah. You see how he keeps pulling on his tail? That's how you know this boy's desensitized, because he's pulling on his tail, he's not reacting, he's still holding that bite.
There we go. Out. Good.
Boom.
So Jamarcus is over there, little Maeve. Go get a long sin here, one and dones. We'll probably do 2 of them. Got
You got her attention?
Yeah. Come on, Megan. Come on, Megan. Yeah. Oh.
Get it, Maven.
Come on, Maven. Come on, Maven. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Woo. Let's go. Let's go. One more time. Woo. Last one. Here we go. Work. There we go. Woo. There we go. Get in there. Get in there, baby. Come on. Come on.
I was just about to say, remember she does bite legs. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right.
She get frustrated enough going upstairs. She
Yeah.
gonna grab what got there.
There you go, baby. There you go. Come on. Woo.
Good girl.
Hey.
Yep.
That's right.
Good girl.
Forgot about that part.
Yeah, we taught her leg last week.
Ooh, man, that was rough. I'd wear that red one and wrap it in this blue one. He's like, you gonna take Oakley. I get it, trust me. I felt Tron's bite.
Look at this dog. Yeah, you trying to choke him out. Oh, baby kid. So, Stan, where do you get these from? Because I know these are the sleeves you had that were like one of those Chinese toys that you just keep adding stuff. It gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
You know, you keep pulling it apart.
So look here. We get them from Elite Canine, and these are actually leg sleeves. So I like using these for different stuff because you see how you can slip it off easy. With these, sometimes that dog bites hard enough you can't get it off. So with this, you can just.
So you saying this turned into a Chinese finger trap?
Yeah, basically. You can't get your arm out of there.
I mean, first time my fingers got stuck, I was like, hey! My hands are stuck!
How'd I do it? You try to pull harder, and that shit don't work.
I know, it just
Hey,
goes.
which way we going? Probably working that way.
I'm back here. I'm an old joker. I ain't gonna be chasing these young folks around. I change perspective to make sure that we don't miss anything.
I saw that one. She was coming for us back. Come on. Yeah, come on.
She's gonna bite you in the booty cheek.
I know, man. I saw that. I was like, woo. Come on. Work. Eat.
She's hands and feet.
Out. Down. Heel.
Yeah.
Can you feel it?
Well, not with the double wrap. Double wrap is good.
Always strap up twice, people.
Yeah.
You don't wanna strap up twice.
I think I'm gonna hold off on running on this one, man. She was about to take out my left cheek. I saw that angle. She kept trying to pounce it back and forth.
Yeah, it almost looked like she was unsure about where to bite too.
I know, and I'm like trying to make this thing clear.
I know.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Woo! Damn.
She almost got you.
Yeah, I know. Come on. Come on. Eat. Work. Come on. Let's flip it, all right? Yeah.
Do one long one.
We're doing one final long send with her. Jamarcus is going down yonder.
She ripped that joker right off.
Bring it right back.
All right, people, so y'all got to see what it is. Just another day in the life of a bully. You know, we, not even a bully, just dogs in general. Came out here, we worked Ego and Tron on these tires. We brought G out so you could see a little bit of that as well too. And just as far as even dog, aggression? Was that what you would call that? Or what would you call that?
Behavioral
dog
issues.
Behavioral issues. There you go. And then we even went out to the park too, did some sends with Maven, did them with Oakley, and of course got Tron out there, got him up the tree, which was actually really cool as well too. So a lot of fun stuff to this. So is there anything you want to leave them with?
Man, have fun with your dogs. Take them out, challenge them. We're getting Oakley ready for a competition in November, so we're doing long sins, that kind of stuff, building her
Gotcha.
confidence up, just building that bond between her and I.
Gotcha.
You know, like they always say.
And I know you did mention that Oakley hadn't gotten a bite in how long?
It's probably been about a week.
About a week? Okay, and what's the reason why you do that sometimes?
It's not even on purpose. It's
Okay.
just one of those, you work so many dogs, your dogs get put on the back burner a lot of times. And
Okay.
that's one of the things about being a trainer. People think, oh, you're a dog trainer, you spend all this time working with your dog. And it's like, not really. I spend more time working with other people's dogs and getting their dogs to that level. But you got to make time for your personal dogs as well. So
Gotcha.
that's what I like about Fridays. It's about me and my dogs.
Absolutely.
So,
No, Fridays we always have a lot of fun. You guys seen us go on some fun adventures as well too, to some really great places, and we'll keep doing that as well too. So keep these cameras rolling and keep y'all entertained. So as always, people, what do we say?
Take
care of your dogs.